Okay, so here we are with another video. And this one's titled Single at 23. Why I'll probably be single for life. And I said I'm not gonna start out by just completely bashing her choices, whatever the fuck, all that. I'm not gonna do that. Because there are some anomalies that can happen. She's 23. And okay, she's 23, and the fact that she even had the courage to make anything, sound this real at 23 says a lot about her intelligence for women at 23. Because most women, they not really gonna do something like this. And put, well, as far as I know, maybe times have changed, but most women they really ain't gonna go this route. And let's read. Because I went down here and read this. So it says, her name's Mira West. And it says, yep, it's true. I've been single as a Pringle for most of my life, never been pursued by a guy, never really went on dates, never got asked to homecoming or prom. All of this despite my number one desire in life is to find my life partner. Now at 23, I'm experiencing a little crisis over the fact that now I'm already missing core years together with my one. I'm already missing our early 20s together. I always wanted to spend as much of our lives together as possible, and I've really missed a lot and don't want to miss more. All that being said, I feel content on my own right now. I'm happy to pursue my goals and grow on my own. And I'm absolutely certain I'm not ready to be I'm absolutely certain I'm not ready to be in a relationship right now. I've got more growing to do. Okay, sure, that completely contradicts the whole fucking video, Mira, but let's keep going. But I just want to meet him so I can start getting to know him and develop a friendship. I've always had a rule for myself that I need to know a man for at least 5 years before getting married. Well, that puts me at 28 years old now if I met him today. See, okay, like that last line right there, all women do that. All women, see, that whole women hit the wall and all that. See, men, one thing, this is a side rant, but women have always been aware of these things. Everything that woman does is tailored to what she sees that men wants, and then she tries to become that. But the thing is, like, no woman can escape age. So every woman sits down and looks at this shit. She knows it for real. Now, some of them try to fight it for a long time. Some of them try to fight it for a long time. They'll play any mental gym. They'll be a Darcy. They try to, and they think they're still worth $1 million at 45 and shit. They try to fight it, but every woman knows the reality, okay? And this woman's no different. She says so now she knows that she's gonna be 28. See, why is that a negative thing? She'll be 28 when she meets him. See, a guy wouldn't really worry about that, but a woman will, because women know. See, the reason why, these groups, they love to hate the red pill community or MGTOW, blah blah blah, because they think that they think, because I mean, like what women do. Women always looks to man to create some shit, and then woman just follows it. So, but the thing is, women actually created this wall shit. I mean, women are that shit. Men just apply terminology to it. And now women claim to be mad, upset, and the guys are either horrible for talking like this, blah, blah, blah. No. Women, since the beginning of time, have always known this and done this and tried to fight it, since they knew it was a thing. The only thing is they get mad because they can't fight it. Or it's a negative situation. But anyway, I read down here, it said, she pinned her comment. It says, by the way, Mira West says, when I say the one, I simply mean the man I'm going to marry. Some people have been misinterpreting that. Thanks as always for the love, blah, blah, blah. So, like I said before, man, she could totally be an anomaly. There are anomalies, and I'm totally not taking that out of the equation. There are anomalies. There are anomalies where, she's just kind of always at the wrong place at the wrong time. Or there's a lot of women out there who you would just look at and assume were taken. Like was like there's a lot of female celebrities that end up in the same situation. Like they just don't get asked out for 5 or 10 years because everybody just assumes she's already taken and they don't want to get rejected. You see, like these scenarios do happen. They're not super common, but they do happen. But anyway, let's play. I'm probably not gonna play this whole video because I ramble and it looks like she rambled. So this video will be 3 days long. Anyway, let's get started.
Apart from having one boyfriend, I haven't dated anybody. I haven't had any close calls. I haven't had any involvement with men. It's crazy. And it's not because I haven't wanted to. I haven't ever been pursued by a guy. And I don't believe in conventional modern day dating or casual dating. And I don't have any desire to meet a stranger.
Okay, translation right there. Well, just like I tell you guys all the time, online dating, when things are going good, when there's not a pandemic. For those of you watching the Ron Burgundy podcast, when there's not a pandemic, online dating is for the trash can of women. You see, and everything she says right there, that is exactly true in every woman's mind. That's how every woman sees it. But when they become trash, now they got to become that, relative Ferrari at Bob's Honda's lot or Bob Skoda's lot. They're trying to sell a Ferrari there and trying to make it look like it's worth something and special and perfect lighting and pictures from 5 years ago and all that shit like that. Online dating is the dumpster of fucking women. I cannot stress that enough to you. Let's rewind. Everything she just said is exactly what I say about it. Women, they don't want to go out and meet. But by the time a woman has to go out and meet a complete stranger alone, she is fucked up. This woman's not fucked up yet because she's 23. This girl knows let's say if she's in college right now. This girl knows if she's in college, all she has to do is just go walk up to a guy and just linger around him for a while. And she'll be getting dick, and she can damn near probably marry the dude because he'll be dumb too. You know what I'm saying? At 23, but that's just the reality. A lot of dudes once they start getting pussy, that's it. They can't think anymore, and it'll be a wrap. But yeah, she verified that. She said it very concisely of what I say about online dating.
I don't have any desire to meet a stranger.
Yep.
And then suddenly be expected to be romantic.
Yep, exactly.
Because that's what, a lot of modern dating is.
That's the trash can women. Yeah.
Let's back up a bit. I turned 23 recently. And turning 23 has made me think a lot about something that I already think a lot about, but now I'm thinking about it a little bit more. And that is the fact that when I was younger, at this age, I thought I would be married. I actually thought I would be married at about age 22. And it's pretty crazy that at my age now, I'm not only not married, but I'm also very single and with no prospects. And I have pretty much 100% knowledge. I'm pretty much 100% certain that I haven't even met the right guy. Pretty much 100%. Yeah, so that's a predicament. I want to just talk about being single and what that's like and how I feel about it and how I got here. Oh, and if I'm happy about it. We'll see. I'll start at the very beginning because that's basically all I know how to do. Ever since I can remember, everything that I've wanted in life, all of my goals, everything I've ever wanted to pursue, I've always known that I want to do it beside someone. That I want a teammate and a partner and to just grow together and live together and have someone by my side through all of life. I never ever believed in casual dating or dating just for fun or dating someone with the knowledge that you don't want to marry them or you don't expect anything serious to come from it. So in high school and beyond.
Okay, yeah, and you are no different. Hang on, let me see this. Yeah, you are no different. What's her name? Mira, you are no you're saying everything that every woman wants. I say everyone, but you're saying everything that majority of women want. Most women, see, majority of women, if left to their own devices, women do not want to go out there and bounce from dick to dick to dick. Woman's primary goal in life, when she's left to her own devices, and there's no Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, OnlyFans staring her fucking down to where she feels like she has to compete with all these. When woman is left to her own devices, this is the same shit that 9 out of 10 women want. And there are some women, they're just naturally hookers. And they naturally do well. I mean, like, when I say hookers, I mean, like, legit hookers. There are women who are escorts, and that's just their fucking niche in life. They were broken from the start. All right? But when I say broken, I mean broken in relation to, you know, to this, to what will ultimately make her life completely better as a whole, which is finding a man and being with a man. All right, everything she's saying is exactly right. Everything. And see, here's the like I say so many times before. I was talking to my girl about this. Every woman thinks she's the only woman on the planet. See, this is why women can't team up. They can't be in groups for long. Because they all think that they're the only one, and they're all damn near the same shit. From attorney to heroin addict, they both do the same shit. They're just saying it and doing it in a little nicer way or worse way in a dirtier room or a cleaner room. But they're doing the same shit. All right, it doesn't change. Women don't change around the world. Everything she's saying is completely true. She does, yeah, and that most women start out like this. They start out, they're not trying to bounce around. They're not trying to bounce around from dick to dick to dick to dick to dick to dick to dick. She's not trying to do that. All right? Woman is trying to find that man who's going to protect her and be over her. And also be like a half father to her, of directing her. Like I said, damn near, you know what I'm saying? Be legit, damn near owner. That's the default reasoning that woman is looking for in the world. Woman doesn't want to be a boss. She don't want to be out there bouncing. There's no, when you leave a woman alone in a room where it's just woman and it's woman and she has to look at the world and alone and it's just her. She is looking for that one man. That whole doing OnlyFans and porn. See, that's after women become broken. That's when they end up in online dating and bouncing from cock to cock and all this shit. See, that's when they've been broken and they got infected by that world. See, this is why they used to lock bitches up back in the 1500s, because bitches can't handle they can't handle the world. They can't handle power. Every now and then you get women like this who probably held on to her values. She seen the world that was a piece of fucking shit, and she held on to her values and stayed a strong woman. And hopefully she can be a woman for a man. I don't know. We only heard 2 minutes of her talk because I talk too goddamn much. But see, that whole bouncing from dick to dick and hoping if they walk to the store they can get 3 guys' attention in this mall, and they get guys looking at them because they booties look good in a tight pair of jeans. See, that's after women gets infected by that world shit, man. Those bitches are fucked up. So far, she sounds like she's on the right track to me.
And I was always looking for, not really even looking, not actively looking ever, for the one. I had no interest in anyone other than the one. So that kind of immediately made me realized that I didn't have any option. During high school, I was also incredibly shy. I was thinking maybe that had something to do with how I never dated or anything, but it doesn't, because I didn't have anyone that I wanted to date there. But I have been haunted by something that has followed me into adult life, and that is that no man has ever really pursued me, apart from 1 or 2. I mean, I've just never really had any guy show interest in me. I mean, not just interest. I mean, of course, guys have looked at me before or shown some sort of interest, but I've never really been actively pursued by anyone. And I've been recently questioning why that is, but I think I know the answers, roughly. And I think it is a little bit between men feeling intimidated by me. Also, I think if it's a stranger, I think that they assume that I am dating someone or that I'm not interested or something. And I think also because I'm very, 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 very shy and quiet around people in general, but also around men. So those kinds of things kind of make me wonder if I have any chance at all of finding the right guy, or, you know, if I was thinking if I did meet the right man today or tomorrow, I would mess it up because I probably wouldn't speak to him. And if I liked him at all, I probably wouldn't look to him, and I definitely wouldn't speak to him. And then if he was the right guy for me, I would kind of think that he's not going to be extremely outgoing, because that's just my type, is a little less outgoing. So I feel like we could meet and we would both just maybe ignore each other and then never see each other again. So yeah, I spent...
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was getting the feeling that I've seen this type of woman before. And I have, yeah. There are a lot of women like this that are so quiet and they keep to themselves. And on top of that, like, and I'm not saying this to make fun of her, but she's not, okay, this could work if she was super cute. If she was super good looking, it could work. But the fact that she's not, okay, nothing about her as far as looks is really going to stand out. And let's just face it, guys are we're visual. A lot of times we're mostly visual. The fact, I've seen women like this. A lot of times these type of women do just end up alone. I don't even think she'll become bitter. She was kind of swerving that way, talking about the guys are intimidated by her, because that can possibly lead to, you know, well, he doesn't like me because I'm a strong woman. But no, I don't know. She's not going that route. These type of women, there's a lot of these women, and you probably overlook them all the time because they're not visually, you know, the thing. And then also the fact that she's already quiet and seems to be tamed, especially by North American standards. The fact that she, like, her demeanor is a little calmer, you know, she's already seemed to be tamed. So you would already think she's dealing with her own, you know, boyfriend or husband at home, and probably even has a kid or something, and they got to make sure to, you know, the lawn's cut, you know. This one, women, there's a lot of women who end up like this. A lot of women. And you would never know it. Like, you would never know it until maybe you had a girlfriend and your girlfriend knows her, kind of thing, or you're married and your wife knows her, and you, like, that's the only way you even know these women exist, because they're too quiet. They're too quiet. She's gonna be too quiet. She's gonna be too Hey, let me take this off. I just seen my fucking camera stop working. Let me take this shit off. Yeah, all right, here we go. So she's gonna be too quiet. She's gonna be too, just too much to herself, right? So you can't. I've known girls who still had this kind of personality, but their beauty got them over, and got guys, you know, chasing them down and sitting there trying to figure her out and all this shit like that. But I'll just be real. She's not the most beautiful. She's not a bad looking woman, but she's not the most beautiful woman. Okay, by the time she would be considered that beautiful, the guy who would be chasing her like that, she wouldn't be interested in him. All right. The guys who she's going to be interested in, who's also going to put that much effort in, they just not going to go over there to her. Right? That if he's less outgoing, more outgoing, whatever the fuck, she's got a low chance of that shit happening. And I'm so not trying to make fun of her, but that's just the reality.
And my entire life reading books about dating and marriage, reading books about divorce and conflict, reading books like Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, was in addition to a bunch of personal growth books, because all I wanted was and all I still want is to grow into my best version of me and to be ready for when I meet the right guy. And I suppose at my age now, I'm kind of a little frustrated / scared that if it hasn't happened yet, will it happen?
I asked a guy in person.
Is there something wrong with me? Do I need to change? Because no man pursues me. And he said something like, a lot of men go for the girls that they think they can get. Oh, and that I come across as somebody who would take a lot of work to get to know.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's something that I've struggled with a lot.
Yeah. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah. Her issue, she's not a bad looking girl, but she's not, she's not the best looking girl, okay? But the average guy is going to look at her and go, oh, I think she's, I think she's kind of attractive, right? And what'll happen next, he'll start to try to feel out her personality, her attitude, right? And then the next thing that'll happen is he's going to go, oh, wait a minute. She seems like she might be a bitch. Or is it going to be worth my time? Is it going to be worth all my time and effort to put in all this work for this woman? And what's actually, what is she showing you that the payout's going to be? Just from her personality right now. From her personality, let's be real about this shit. From her personality right now, up to all we know about 6 minutes of her, I'm tired of talking. I'd be done with her. All right? What is she showing you the benefit would be? Like, does she show you that she would actually be like a happy person to be around? Would she have a sense of humor? Would she, would she be somebody that after a long day of work, you feel like she could genuinely comfort you? Other than being 23 and, and skinny and took a bath. It's something with her personality. So most guys, the reality of it is, there's a lid for every pot. I definitely believe that, man. There's a lid for every pot. There's some guy who she would fit perfectly with. But the chances of that guy going after her and putting all this work into her to have the personality of a wet rag, she's got to be really pretty or do some crazy sex shit to gain that. Even at 23, man, she's going to have a hard time. She's gonna have a hard time. And the sad reality is a lot of women are like this. There's a lot, and the thing is, a lot of those old women who are just kind of quiet, they always kind of kept to themselves. They don't really talk a lot, and they end up with cats or working a job and eating crackers at work all day, kind of shit. Like there's always women like this, because there is no like I said, there's no payoff for a guy to come up and talk to her and put in that much effort just so he can sit around essentially the same personality that was there while he was trying to chase her. It's going to be this. There's nothing there.
Because, I've always heard and known that men seem to always go to the easier girls, but also they're attracted to this certain kind of personality, which is very, very loud, fun, funny, vivacious, laughing, giggling, light, friendly, outgoing kind of girl. That kind of seems to be the what a lot of, if not most, men want. And I've almost never heard of men wanting a woman who's more like me naturally. And I embrace myself, by the way. I embrace that I am this way, but I come off very serious, deep, quiet, thoughtful, and possibly some people would say nice or kind. But mostly serious and mature. I am only describing how other people would describe me. And also how I describe myself, but it's hard to describe yourself without being scared that people will think you're being prideful. I also have like these weird, well, not weird. I also have different beliefs about dating than most people do. I've never understood normal dating nowadays. I've never understood how that works. To me, it's still so weird. Dating rules, like on the first date you can have a kiss, or on the second date this, or the third date you can blah blah blah. Those were just crazy to me, because you often go on dates with people that you don't even know. And to...
Yeah, okay, yeah. See, this is a woman who has not... Okay, her strength is she hasn't been infected by the world yet. That's her strength. Her weakness is that her personality is just a bit too quiet, and you would just automatically think she was taken, or it's just not going to be worth all the F. If you're a man and you want to feel good and happy in life, you really not going to, you can tell there's not going to be a lot here that you're going to actually have fun with. All right. All right. Now, as far as she said it plenty of times before. She doesn't get dating. She doesn't get the world. Okay, newsflash, no woman does. All right, newsflash. Okay, by the time a woman gets it, she's been on that cock carousel too fucking long. Okay, reality, no woman does. Newsflash, you're 23. At these ages, men are gonna do literally everything in a relationship for you, because no woman knows what to do at 23. Your whole job at 23 is to smile, be in a good mood, and be youthful with a tight body, and be clean and take a shower. That is your own. That is what you are there for. And then everything else, you figure out the man who you want to follow. No woman knows the rules at 23. Any woman who says she knows the rules is talking out her fucking ass, because she doesn't know. She's following whatever the men are doing around her, whatever she thinks the man that she wants.
Expect a kiss after the first date, or the first time that you know someone, or even, dare I say, sex after the first date, or sex after the third date, or all of that. Those things are like mind-blowing to me. I just don't understand them. And I also don't believe in it personally for me. I don't believe in dating at all. I believe in friendship. And my ideal relationship. I am so sick of editing this video. I accidentally deleted an entire 9-minute clip of me talking. But basically I was just saying that I believe that you should have a friendship first before dating. And also, for full transparency, I was saying that I did have one boyfriend in my life. Apart from that, having one boyfriend who I was fully committed to and thought that I was going to marry and thought was going to marry me, I haven't dated anybody. I haven't had any close calls. I haven't had any involvement with men. It's crazy. And it's not because I haven't wanted to. It's because, A, I haven't met the right guy. I haven't met a man that is good enough to meet my standards of what I'm looking for in a partner. But also, I haven't ever been pursued by a guy, and I don't believe in conventional modern day dating or casual dating, and I don't have any desire to meet a stranger and then suddenly be expected to be romantic. Because
Okay. Did you catch the dumbass shit? See, this is okay. I was thinking this was gonna be my standards are too high, and then part my standards are too high, and then the double standard. Okay, from how she's going, we're gonna rewind this a little bit just to play it back again. Because from how she's going, she can't find a guy who's her type, right? Now, let's dive into that logic. Now, she can't find a guy who's her type, meaning She's looking for this guy to be exactly what she wants within the first 5 fucking seconds of looking at him, right? If he's not exactly what she's looking for, then he's not her type. See, fuck developmental growth in a relationship. Fuck growth on her. Like, maybe he might be shy like you and y'all can grow up, or maybe he's just putting on an act because he think that's what you want to see, and a month later he'd be a completely different person. We ain't gonna do that. Or if she's not accepting that, then she's going for a certain physical type. All right, either it's gonna be the emotional characteristics or the physical that's not fitting her fucking requirement, and it's not fitting a requirement with it. Okay, like I said, if it's not the conversational side of it, right? If it's not the conversational side of it, the character side of it, then it's physical. And she's not meeting a guy who's physically her type, whether he's tall, short, white, black, Spanish, Asian, whatever the fuck. She's judging extremely too harshly in the first 5 seconds. But then she turns right back around and says, well, after the first date, I'm expected to give a kiss and blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you expecting the work. You're expecting, okay, let's be clear about it. You are expecting, it must be a relatively small criteria of man. If you 23, not fat, and you still can't find a man, your standards are too high. All right? Now I was giving her benefit of the doubt because she's shy, you know. And I've seen women end up like that, being shy. And like I said, she's not the most prettiest woman. So by the time she's that shy, most guys who's gonna put in that much effort will just finally get frustrated and move on to some other woman. That's just how it's gonna play out every time. But yeah, did y'all catch that? She's looking for what she wants in a man, but if a man wants, something after the first date, then that's wrong. She doesn't get, you see what I'm saying? What I'm getting at is there are a lot of women who end up fucked up by society. I don't think this one's fucked up by society. This woman is she's stuck in a never-ending loop of being fucked up because it's what she has to let go of something. She still has time. She's 23. She still has time, but she's gonna have to let go and accept that. Okay, if she's judging somebody on their emotional characteristics, on their character, if she's gonna have to let go of this motherfucker might not be exactly what I want the first 5 seconds of talking to him. All right. Or if she's judging off physical appearances, she's going to say, oh, well, do I really want somebody to look a certain way, or do I want to be treated a certain way? See, if for bitches talking about marriage and being this sincere about it, you really got to think about that. Do you want to be treated a certain way, or do you want to got to look a certain way? And on top of that, on being treated, okay, if that guy that let's just say Sandro, let's say Mira was kind of like a Sandro, but she didn't like his personality because maybe he wasn't showing as much devotion in the beginning. Well, okay. If a guy is willing to, it sounds like she's kind of damn near looking to be love bombed, and we all know how that goes. Being love bombed, she love, and then gone because they'll just do it to the next person. It sounds like I said, it sounds like this woman is fucked up because this has nothing to do with. I don't want to say this has a lot to do with society. I think this is a defective woman in the sense of, well, let's just be honest. She's defective in the sense of she's not pretty enough to get what she wants. Point blank. Let's just be real about it. If she was pretty enough, then she would get all this shit from men. She would get pursuance from, higher quality, whatever, blah, 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 different types of men, all men from all over. She's not pretty enough to get what she wants. Men wouldn't care if she had a boyfriend, whatever. Because I was telling my girl, I knew when I worked in a writing center at this college, and there was this girl in there, the prettiest girl on campus. I ended up working across the desk from her. This is after I had moved in with the girl who worked at the front desk at the job. And every day she had guys coming in there trying to hit on her. I told my girl about it. And it got to the point I just had to tell some of the guys, like, look, man, like, you are not the first guy to come in this hour trying to hit on her. All right. And she's beautiful girl. This girl, Mira, like, it's fucking brutal to say it, man, but it's the fucking truth. Like, you are not that pretty to get these specific requirements that you're looking for. All right, especially at the drop of a fucking hat. All right, point blank.
But also, I haven't ever been pursued by a guy, and I don't believe in conventional modern day dating or casual dating, and I don't have any desire to meet a stranger and then suddenly be expected to be romantic. Because
But you're expecting to meet a guy that you want in the first 5 fucking minutes, and if he's not what you want, then you could oh well, I can't find any man. I'll probably be alone for the rest of my life. You see this shit? It's you. You gotta let go of this. Okay, like I get it. You shy. I get it. There's a lot of bitches like you. You're not the only one. All right? I get it. But you also got to remember, look, there's parts in you. Okay, you got to let go of some of this shit. But like I said, with women like this, the women who I've known throughout, I had an aunt who was like her. Beautiful woman, you know, you could see she had a little bit too much strength, like men on film. She had a little bit too much strength in her. She had a little bit too much. It's like her backbone was too fucking strong, kind of thing. Even though she had feminine traits and feminine qualities, you can feel it. But she was a beautiful woman, and she could never. Since I was a little kid, she could never keep a man. She never did. She never did her entire life. And then the few times she would date a man, either it would be like what women do. It'll be an extreme. Either the guy be a complete piece of shit, or he'll be the top 2%, and then she'll be mad because he has other options better than her. Mira, it's you. You mean to tell me there has not been men who have, well, she said that there's been guys who showed interest, blah, blah, blah. But her personality, Mira, your personality is so boring. Ain't nobody getting ready to do that. So you probably will be single for life. No, you ain't, because you finally get tired of it and settle for something. But yeah, there's a good chance you might be, all right? You might be, because I've seen it before. You might be.
that's what like a lot of modern dating is. Like, for example, online dating. If you go on a date with somebody you met online, you're expected to maybe have a kiss after the first date or something. And I'm like, what? No.
But what are you expecting out of these men who are around you? You expecting all, see, Mira, see, you look at it from, you can't because you're a woman. Asking a woman to see something outside of her own brain is like asking to throw a peanut to Mars. It's fucking impossible, all right? So for those of you watching, pay attention to this shit. Do you know it's a double standard? Okay, men are expecting something out of you, right? So, okay, like I said before, men are the loving and caring. Men are the one who care. Men are the one who love. Women are not loving and caring by nature, by default. Women are programmed to look cute so she can get fucked, so she can get protected by a man. And then she just kind of figures, oh, I should try to be loving because that's what men want, kind of thing. Men are the ones who are loving and caring. So like I said, she goes out, Mira, you go out in the world. No man is good enough. No, you had one boyfriend. It didn't work out. After that, no man. I don't think you've been alpha widowed. I don't think. If I had to guess, he left because of you. You didn't leave because of him. He left because of you. So you go out. No man is good enough. Your expectations are sky fucking high relative to you. Like, I don't know what your expectations are, but relative, it's clear because you're 23, you still can't find a man. Your expectations are sky fucking high, and if a guy expects a kiss on the lips or a kiss on the cheek after a date, no, bitch, you got to become loving and caring. You see this is what women have. You see, women, for the guys who's watching this, y'all think I'm playing. Women legit have to go to school to learn how to be loving and thoughtful and caring. All right, now they don't have to go to school as much because now they got guys like me who they just with what they call ghost watch. I forget what they call lurkers. They lurk. Bitches don't know how to be loving and caring. They don't have it in them. This is about as pure as you gonna get for a 23-year-old woman in the world. I'm real about this. This is about as pure as you're gonna get for a 23-year-old woman in the world. Especially she's not fat. Blah 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 da da da. This is as pure as you're gonna get. She is not loving and caring. She don't give a fuck what you want. You got to have what she wants. You see that? She don't give a fuck what you want. You better come in with her sky high demands and hope you get her pussy. And if not, well, I just be alone. Well, that's how you end up on YouTube with. We're gonna go through these comments too, because I bet you there's some beta chumps in there. Oh, I'm the same way. Would you like to date me? I bet you. I already know it.
No thanks. I tried online dating twice. I went on 2 dates for coffee. And boy, were those bad. They were bad. They were so awkward and made me realize that online dating is not for me. And
yeah, you're not awkward at all. You're totally not awkward at all. But see, he's not allowed to be awkward. But you're allowed to be awkward. Why? Because the world revolves around Mira. The world revolves around Mira. It revolves around Mira. See, you're allowed to be awkward. You're allowed to be quiet and shy and have a guy pursue you for months before he gets a taste of your pussy. You're allowed this. But the guy, he gets 1 date and is judged that harshly. He's not allowed to be awkward or nervous. You see that? You see the entitlement? See, I was giving her a benefit of the doubt, but a part of my mind was thinking that maybe she's setting the bar too high for men. And yeah, it's part of 2. It's a mixture of the 2. It's a mixture of the 2. The guys are not allowed to be nervous, scared. Is this gonna happen, guys? We're gonna get nervous and scared. And she's 23, so she's probably dating between 21 to 25. And you're gonna be nervous on the first date, especially in online dating. You don't know if she's scamming you, tricking you. She might have her friends in the back with a camera to play with you on a date, run a punk situation. You don't know what you walking into as a man. See, women don't know anything about that because all she has to do is just sit there and exist. And I bet you in the comment section is some thirsty fools begging for her pussy. I already know it. Mira, your expectations are too fucking high. What are you offering? On a first date, what are you offering, Mira? Did you ever think about what are you? You won't do anything wrong, do you? What are you offering on the first? Are you awkward? Are you weird? Are you bad on the first date? What are you offering? Did you think about that? No, because most women don't. Because the world revolves around you. See, this is why guys like me don't stop giving a fuck. because it's worthless to give a fuck. Because once you it's worthless to give a fuck about you, unless you earn it.
For coffee. And boy, were those bad. They were bad. They were so awkward and made me realize that online dating is not for me, and I will never, ever, ever do it again.
And you'll be single, like just how it led up to that event. Because you are made for online dating. You belong there. You'll get a lot of matches. Because guys, like I say in older videos, guys can always use extra pussy. So you'll always get a match. Matches. See, guys, remember this. When it comes to women and dating, see, women, they'll get tons of matches. Don't even fight that. Women, this girl, she goes on Tinder. By tonight, she'll have 15 matches. All right? But see, her problem is lasting with a guy for longer than 15 months. See, that's where her problems come in. That's where a woman's problem comes in. How do I keep this guy interested in my pussy longer than 3 months? That's where their problems come in.
Because it's not going to work. I'm not going to meet a stranger and then meet them under those circumstances where like a romantic relationship is kind of expected immediately. I want to find someone to be friends with. I would never try to pursue a friendship with somebody because I wanted to date them. It would be pursuing friendships simply because I think they're an amazing human being and I want them in my life and I want to support them and get to know them truly and develop like a friendship, a relationship with them. There was absolutely no point in recording all of this other than to explain my situation and to explain a little bit how I feel about it. And I think I said it all in a very disorganized pattern. My thoughts were all bloop, 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 bloop. That's why I should have written down what I was going to say. But I did actually end up saying all of it at the end. Anyway, It was nice talking. I hope you enjoyed. I'm so sorry my thoughts were very fragmented this time. It took me a long time to warm up in front of the camera, and I think you can tell from the beginning of the video to the end of the video. Oh, well, you know what? If there's one thing that I want you to learn from this, or if I want one thing I want you to glean from this, it would be think about the girl that you don't think you could get. Think about why, like if she's a good, high-quality woman with good character, and just choose to try. Like, choose to put in the extra effort to...
Okay, Mira. Now think about this. Think about the high-quality guy that you can't get. And think to try and put in some fucking effort. Oh my God. But no, everybody should come to Mira. No, that's it. That's it. Everybody should come to Mira. Give Mira what she wants. Fuck what they want. We should give Mira everything that Mira wants. Yeah. Let's give everything that Mira wants. Fuck whatever the guys want. Fuck what they want. The guys give everything that Mira wants. Yeah. Well, that's how you end up single at 23. You can't keep fucking man.
Get to know her. If she's shy, as I am, very, very shy, put in the effort to get to know this girl, because I promise you she's special and you wouldn't regret it.
Bull fucking shit. Now let's go back to those two guys that you had coffee with. See, you didn't give a fuck about them. They might have been shy. They might have been scared. They might have been nervous. They dog could have died 2 hours before the date. You don't give a fuck about any of that shit, Mira. So don't pull this whole shit. Oh, you see the girl in the pouring rain. She will be loved. You don't try to pull this whole. Oh, I'm just an innocent girl, and I just. If you just put in more effort, I'm so worth it. Okay, if for anybody who's still watching at this point, what has she shown you other than being 25 and hopefully fertile? What has she shown you that is worth this much time and attention that she's looking for in a man? 1. 2, did you catch how she didn't give a fuck about those two dudes, what they could have been going? Did she even say how, did she ask why were they being awkward? Are they nervous? Did she even inquire? Did she care? Of course not. Those two guys that she went on an online date with, did she think twice? Ask, well, are you nervous? Did something happen before the date? Are you stressed from work? What's going on? No. She doesn't give, but she wants you to give a fuck about her for being shy and awkward. See, no. Well, that's how you end up on YouTube talking about you be single for life. Standards set too high, not giving a fuck about anybody around you. That's how you end up. That your standards are too high. And also, you don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself, Mira. Point blank.
I would say if you think you can't get a girl, you should try, because chances are, if you don't think you can get a girl, a certain girl, chances are all of the other men in her life also think that. So she's actually struggling to find anyone because no one is pursuing her because they all think that they can't get her. Okay.
Or maybe we could step off women's fucking high horse for a second and have you try to get a man. No. Why? Because you expect the world to come to you. See, no, stay away from her. Nope. This is fucking trash. Stay away, unless she gets off this high horse and trying to, like all women do, trying to portray this victim role and that it's somehow the guy's fault. No, stay away from this trash. You don't want this shit, man, because this type of woman will never be worth the payout. Okay, it's never, all the time and effort you're gonna put into it, you will never, it's never gonna be worth the payout. Never.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. And thanks so much for showing support for me as a human. I can't tell you how much this past year has meant to me. My channel blowing up has actually meant a lot. It's given me so much purpose and direction, and it's helped me so much by making me feel like I'm making a difference of some sort. I'm looking at a
Making a
spider, I'm
difference?
sorry. I'll say it again. That this channel gives me a sense of purpose because you guys sometimes make me feel like the things I'm saying is helping in some way. And that is the only thing I want. That's the only purpose of this channel, is to maybe provide value to you and other people.
See, this is where, okay, essentially, she's doing the same thing that Instagram thoughts do. Thoughts, I don't know how to say it properly. She's doing the same thing as Instagram whores and Snapchat, but she's doing it in a relatively more respectable way. For her, that the feeling that she's getting from feeling like she's helping motherfuckers on YouTube, she needs to be doing that with a man in her life, with children, and when her children get older. That's where she needs to be looking for it from. She's not on here jiggling her fucking ass on YouTube, okay? She's not deep throating telephone poles on X videos, okay? But it's essentially the same shit. She's getting that attention from the wrong source. And this is going to lead her to, okay, there's always going to be some beta chump that's going to put up with her, all right? You got to accept that. She's woman. To be woman means that there is a beta chump out there thirsty for her pussy, okay? But she won't grow. As long as she gets this verification from, okay, I'll tell you what it's going to be. Everybody who's going to be in the comment section are either going to be people like me or people who are going to say the fucking reality, or it's going to be other shy women like her, other women who can't keep a man, or it's going to be thirsty dudes secretly trying to get into her pussy. And see, you can't tell her that, because as long as she's being told what she wants to hear, she won't listen. Okay? But like I said, that feeling, Mira, that you're getting from this, that feeling is meant for you to be you're supposed to be saying this shit to your boyfriend, to your husband, to help or to talk to him, and then talk to his sister, or talk to your younger sister or some shit like that. Going to the internet with this shit, no, you're going the wrong direction about a topic like this, while at the same time you never mention anything of what you bring to a table. You judge those guys super harshly, but because they might have been shy and nervous, but on the same front, you're fucking shy and nervous, and it's perfectly fine. Guys should just accept Mira for being shy and awkward, and pick up all the fucking slack and do all the footwork in a relationship, because Mira is Mira. Mira don't give a fuck about no man because he's shy and awkward, so he's awkward and bad. Mira don't give a fuck about him. Mira wants the world to revolve around Mira. Then anything else is wrong.
Maybe make you feel not as alone, or to make you feel seen. Like, the reason I share my struggles is so that others can relate and to know that there are people who are struggling with the same things. That's why I do it.
Struggles.
All right, bye.
Struggles. What is this shit?
What?
Okay, that's some old cut shit, some edited out. So let's go to the comment section. Care Bear 09 White says, social media has destroyed all human meaningful relationships today. It's a poison. No, social media didn't destroy. Okay, social media destroyed women in their relationships, because now they always got to compete with shit and think they get something better, because every time you click on a new link, it's going to be fucking, some other woman's prettier than her. So yeah, social media destroyed women. Men have always historically wanted the same thing. Man just wants woman to be by his side and be woman. That's it. Women are the greedy, uncaring, stubborn ones who just cannot. They can never be satiated with it. Hello, it's Kay. Okay, yeah, this sounds like a typical woman comment. For anyone who feels lonely, please be careful. We want to be loved, but narcissistic people always target lonely and insecure people. Once you're in a relationship with someone who's incredibly selfish, gaslights you, degrades you, betrays you, etc., you'll realize being alone isn't all that bad. Hello, it's K. Selfish. Did you watch the video? Hello, it's K. 4 weeks from 4 weeks. Did you even watch? Did you watch the video as to why Mira is single? Why she can't keep a man? Did you listen to anything that she said? No. Selfish. Gaslights you. Mira literally sits there and tells you how she's socially awkward, so you should love her. But if the man's socially, she went on 2 dates where the men were awkward, and fuck them. We don't care about them. She literally tells you that. It's unbelievable. Men like outgoing and loud women is a huge misconception. Yeah, for me personally, I like. Yeah. Tim Cook is right. I'd absolutely fall for a calming, caring, someone on the more introverted side. Yeah, Tim Cook. But the thing is, she's not caring. See, the thing is, Mira lacks all that caring, loving. When you read into what she's saying, Mira is all about Mira and nothing else. You got to do everything Mira wants. All right. Tim Cook, most men are the same way. Most men want the quiet girl who's, loving, caring, and he felt like he found her, the diamond in the trash can type shit. Like most men and women usually want most women want the guy who's everybody knows him and all that shit. We want the opposites. As someone who also just turned 23 and has never been close to dating someone, this made me feel less alone. Yep, lonely bitches. This is a problem many of us introverts have. We want to be with someone, but we also want to be left alone. No, the madness, you didn't even listen to what she was saying. She don't want to be left alone. She wants a man, but she wants a man to be perfect, completely perfect for her, and do everything that she wants. There was never mention how she wants to be left alone. Mira never mentioned one time that she wants to be left alone. Yeah, they just rambling. Donnie, okay, here's Donnie. Here's the beta chump. She's gorgeous. People with traditional standards are often overlooked, but they're also the ones worth dating. Motherfucker Donnie. Oh, how come? She already told you how the men. She's damn near hit a mental wall now. The men that she wants don't want her. That last little part of the video was a desperate cry for the men who she wants to go out their way and deal with her, and they don't want her, and she knows it. Tim, I'm 24, never had a relationship. It's okay, I love being single. I have no intention to look for a relationship because I already have one with myself. Most men at 24 are usually going to be single or, desperately struggling to hold on to a woman because a woman needs to be fucking managed and maintained. At 24, it's just difficult for a lot of guys to have that type of mental awareness. Think back when I was 24. Adam Shannon. See, like when it comes to guys being lonely, that's just part of the game for being a man. You see, men, we are gonna be lonely for that first chunk of life. But when a woman is 23, when a woman is in her 20s, and she still can't keep a man, I'm telling you, man, there's usually a fucking reason why. There's a reason why. It's like I said, the prettier she is, and she still cannot keep a man. There's a reason. And it's usually like, well, we only hear her, the bitch, talking 15 minutes, and I can tell you why. So, Marthia, I don't know if I pronounced that right. He said, I turned 25 recently and I had no date, no girlfriend, no one in my life. Yeah, because nobody cares about men. Mira don't give a fuck about you. Marthia, don't get it twisted. You are not equal to her. Okay? You are not equal to her. Nobody gives a fuck about you. See, Mira don't even get. Mira just told you flat out she don't give a fuck about you. You supposed to do everything for her. On top of that, you supposed to be her perfect fucking type within 5 seconds of meeting, and then you supposed to do everything for her. And if not, then something wrong with you. I don't care. I can't find a man. I'm gonna die alone. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get off here, man. I'll probably do a lot. I gotta do a Patreon, a Heaven for Men series too. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. You guys have a good day. Bye.